Hi, chat. Wait, hold on. I need to check something real quick. I always hear you barking on stream. That's not me barking on stream. Why do you think that's me barking on stream? I'm not the stream barker. At stream ping. There you go. Hi, chat. Hi, Haaam. Hi, Rezi. Welcome to Grim Dawn, where I play Grim Dawn while waiting for the Steam sale. Also today, the birds were singing, the flowers were blooming. On this day, the Big Brother season finale aired, and oh my god, it was fucking... Well, I didn't watch it because I can't. But, the results, holy shit, it's so peak. It's everything I could have ever wanted. Seeing now when it's only been one stream. Really? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, that's it's not that weird. It's not that weird. It's not that strange. Glad to hear that. No, you like genuinely have no idea how splendid and wonderful the results of the Big Brother finale was today. Whoa, my inventory is full. What the shit? Did I see a face in the bottom right again? That's kind of funny. Ooh, I really want to trade that out, but you know what? I've got decent, like, resistances, and you know what? I think I'm gonna keep it, actually. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, to be honest. Then... Ether resistance. Okay, no, okay, that's why, because I already got everything on it. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't kept up with Big Brother in years. Did you watch Big Brother before, Rezi? Have you watched Big Brother before? Meow. Hi, Saint Seal. Anyways, yeah, it is kind of strange. After last night, I have when I was young. I just keep up with the updates because I can't actually like watch the show. Also, it's like thundering outside, so like if the stream dies midway through, that's because thunder hit my power and I probably died in an explosion. But you know, things like that have to happen. They happen sometimes. Hi, Rezi. But yeah, this season, I don't know what they fucking put in the water in that house. I don't know what they put in there, but it ended up being like fucking the most crazy shit peak ever. And like I'm gonna be honest, like the results of the finale got me so hyped. I literally jumped out of my seat. I jumped out of my seat because I was so ecstatic. I was literally celebrating. I was celebrating so hard. That's how big it was. That's how big it was. I used to watch Big Brother. I see. Fortunately, I can't because you know broke. I just stopped because I got too invested in it. You see, you get it. You get it. Literally consumed my time and life. That was literally me over like the past few weeks. Because I was literally just so fucking invested in the I was so invested in the storyline. But it was good. It is good. It is good. Like when it's good, it's good. Will they ever hook me in like that? Bro, I love the social chat. I mean, I told you that I like the I literally like the idea of Big Brother and Survivor so much. I signed up for like online reality games. Like I was that into it, so yeah, you have told me. Yeah. And it's fun. It's fun. It also consumes your time and life, but also it makes you absurdly paranoid every day while you're still playing. Which depending on the person, you could find that fun. Makes sense why you like it. But what do you mean makes sense why I like it? But yeah, no, like it actually like if you can spare your sanity and you think the idea of the show is interesting, you should join one. I was thinking it'd be kind of funny if like we did that in the Delhi Isle server, but like don't know about that. Oh, these suck. These fucking suck. No sanity to begin with, for real? I get it, Rezi. Me too, buddy. I tried watching Love Island after Big Brother and was underwhelmed. I think my mother watches Love Island and I just, whenever I see, I just think, what the fuck is this shit? Being social scares me? Okay, yeah, that's fair. But like you gotta fight your fears. That's literally why I started joining them. I hear you. Hi, Clown. That's literally why I started joining like the Big Brother orgs and Survivor orgs and shit. So that I was like, so that I would stop being such a scaredy little bitch head. And it worked. I'd say it worked actually. A couple times 4-2 yeah, I was overhyped, bro. It seems like complete. I need to make sure that I'm using this word correctly. It's complete unfettered ass. I'm a scared super bitch head. Do you have to be a scared super bitch head forever, Rezi? That's my question for you. That's the question of the day. If you're a scared super bitch head, do you have to be that way forever? I love being social, but only for 8 hours max a day. Don't worry, online reality games, you don't really need to be social for that long of a time. Good question. If you say yes, you're literally lying to yourself. Void Parasite. I love playing this game where you just kill things. Bro, I am so waiting for like if Last Epoch goes on sale, this Steam sale. I'm literally just going to be streaming Grim Dawn and like Last Epoch, and like that's just gonna be it. That's all my streams. I don't talk to anyone for a couple days makes me want to off myself. That's kind of real. Can I answer that question 100% truthfully just yet? But well, you know what? That's fair. This item is fucking useless. But yeah, I do like talking to people. At least once a day, because it makes me feel like I'm not going fucking insane. He's a man of lies and deceit. Yeah, and you know, I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, that's fair. Guys, lying is bad. Okay, on the on the topic of lying, I am very not good at it, but like as I started playing like Big Brother orgs and Survivor and shit, I started getting better at like coming up with stuff that other people would believe in them. And like there was two specific ones from like the latest season that I played that like actually I don't know how to describe it. It boosted my position by like a long shot. I feel like the fact that you're not good at lying makes you better at lying. What? What does that mean? Huh? What do you mean makes me better at lying? He's being perceived as not good at lying. That's true. Oh shit, you know people believe literally anything? Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing about orgs, it's so fucking hard because like um it's so hard because you can't tell if someone's lying through text. You can't read their body language or anything. But like somehow, some way, I still have like surprisingly good reads. I'm gonna try something like that, to be honest. If you feel like you wanna try something like that, you should, at least once. That's true. So there was this there was this guy that I was like working with, right? And he was like leading, because I had a final 3 alliance with him and like some other guy, but this other guy, I knew that he was like running the house. I knew that like if he got to the end he would win. So I knew that at some point I'd have to like take the shot at him and just vote his ass out, get him out of there. So there was this like narrative in the house, or the game. All the time in the world since I'm unemployed. True, same. You just go like look up like ORG on like Discord or something, and then you'll find some. So I was like working with this guy, right? He was like final 3 deal, and this was the guy that I wanted to take to the end. Mostly because nobody perceived him as a threat. So okay, like listen, like he's a nice guy. He was a great guy. He was probably like the most the most loyal ally I had in that game. Okay, aside from like one other person. But aside from like 2 other people actually. But I was going to take him to the end because I knew that like the jury, they wouldn't vote for him, at least over me. And like this season, like I would say that my I think my social game was on point this season. People were like tripping over themselves to like make final 2 deals with me, and I'm not even joking. I think I had like, well, some of them were fake, but like the fact that they were willing to be like, oh, you know, let's make a final 2 deal to make me feel safer, says something more about how I was playing, you know. So yeah, so the other guy in the alliance, what was it? It was Rob. I knew that he was like running. He was running the show, right? He was like, he was in good with everyone. He could win competitions and get power. Actually sounds fun. It is. It's also very stressful. Like he could win competitions, he got power, and there was this like narrative brewing that he was a duo with this other player in the house, which I was also like aligned with her, Brianna. And like those two, they were like a strong, powerful duo because they could win competitions. They were basically running shit most of the time. And I knew that I had to like make a move against them at some point, and I can't win a competition to save my life. I'll be real. I'm surprised I even make it far sometimes. So I want something to make friends with. I'm pretty sure I'd make enemies instead. You probably would. I mean, like, it depends on the person. Some people, they don't take it personal. Some people, they take it very personally, and they once Connie Haaam solos for real. Dude, okay, so I want to say this. So there's this strategy in Big Brother called backdoor, called a backdoor, where so you know how first there's like two nominees put up for eviction, and then the veto competition is played. The veto removes someone off the block if you win it, and then you use it on someone. But in the veto competition, only 6 people play. So there's a chance you don't get picked. If you're the target for someone and you're not put on the block, there's a chance you do not get picked at all to play in the veto. So if someone you don't want wins it and then uses it on one of the people on the block, you get put up, you're going home. Guaranteed. Because there's nothing you can do. You can't save yourself. So, I don't remember what week it was. I think it was week 5. That's what happened to me. I was chilling, you know. I was staying under the radar so that nothing bad would happen to me. Because you know, like if you put yourself out there too fast, people are gonna peg you as a threat. They're gonna be like, oh shit, this guy, you know, he's kind of he's kind of a social threat, guys. He's gonna like win jury votes and shit. So what happens was I was trying to like secretly work with other people in the house, but the head of household, I was their duo. They put me up, and then they said something like, "Oh, this was best for my game," and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm getting backdoored. I'm about to get voted out, aren't I?" But you know, it had the opposite effect on the head of household, because instead of me getting voted out, everyone in the house got so pissed that I got put on the block that a new alliance was formed so that I would not be the one voted out that week. Like this is how well ingrained I was in that house. The person sitting next to me on the block, they literally gave up. They just didn't bother campaigning. They literally didn't bother campaigning because they knew that they couldn't do anything. They knew that they were leaving. Like that's the that was a social stranglehold I had on that house that season. United a household. I actually did. And the very next round, the two people who plotted on my demise, they got voted out. They literally got voted out because of that. Like, by the way, I just want to say, these people, they were working with those two. So I don't know how they fumbled that badly that literally everybody was just like, you know what, you go now. Not normal about this thought. Wait, I think a good way to make Delia Survivor type things to gather the viewers for some sort of unrelated occasion and then rip the curtains and reveal the kidnapped families. True, serves them right for trying to backstab you. Well, we weren't really like close allies or anything. I was trying to get something going, but like time zones and shit, so it's not. So it wasn't really working out, like working together, unfortunately. They turned out to be a piece of shit person, like unironically. So thank goodness they got out, cause they were an actual piece of shit. Like, genuine bad person. What the heck? Why did I put the... with Boba? Why did I put the question mark? I don't know. Hold on, let me take a look at these. But, now, despite me being in the, sucks to be them. Yeah, definitely sucks to be them. They thought they were pulling something cool there. They thought they were about to be the number one people in the house. They were about to be running the whole thing. No, it actually got turned up on them instead, and they went out. Oh yeah, and this person, by the way, they were winning like every competition. And then they choked so hard. They choked so hard in that competition to save themselves. They were just like, man, fuck this shit. Literally nothing they could do to save themselves. It was wonderful. Boba is too good. I think Boba's pretty nice. That's actually such a satisfying outcome though. Yeah, exactly. They wanted me out, and then instead they went out the next round. Oh, that was splendid. Oh yeah, by the way, it's not even just that me surviving that was crazy. It was a true backdoor also. I didn't play in the veto competition, so if they actually had the votes to get me out, I was done for. Tapioca pearl boba though. Let's get the popping pearls instead, unless the pearls are undercooked. I don't like pearls in my drinks. I was never a fan of like teas or like this. Vietnamese place near me sold this banger iced tea and I love it. That sounds wonderful in sort. I love tapioca pearls. I'm not really a big fan of them, to be honest. So yeah, That's what happened. And that's like also another thing is that is such a rare feat in like Big Brother. Okay, if I look up, if I go to the Big Brother wiki right now. Did I say I've never had boba tea or anything like that before? No, not really. How many people? Okay, only 4 people survived the back door. Only 4 people in the official series survived the back door. I survived one of those. So that should give you an idea of how dangerous the technique is, or the strategy. That sounds wrong. I mean, I do, but not those ones. Same. True and real. Why do you retract your message, Seal? Sorry, that is so crazy. Why do you retract your message? Why do you retract your message? Do you not stand by your words? Do you stand for nothing? I mean, you're going on to the actual Big Brother. I'm never going on actual Big Brother because they canned the Canada one, and I'm not moving to the US ever. Cause it's like after Hidariland, I was gonna ask, you know, thinking of maybe not staying in Southeast Asia, right? I know what you are. How to remain dignified? So I was thinking like Canada maybe. Survivor I could probably go on because like if I move to Canada, you can apply to Survivor US if you're Canadian. You're watching Haaam, this is a safe space, yeah. Honestly, I think no, actually I feel like I'd be good. I feel like I'd be good at both. At least decent. I think the thing about Survivor is being weaker is a lot worse early game. Because you're gonna get voted out because your tribe's gonna be like, oh, okay, well this guy doesn't fucking do anything. He can't do shit. What do you need to do? You're gonna move out to Southeast Asia? Possibly. I didn't even realize I need to up this. So close. Whole community is full of madmen. Whatever could you mean? We're very kind people. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, right. Okay, so it was before that. So like the final 3 alliance I was working with, I really didn't trust the I really didn't trust the third guy, like at all, because like people were like, okay, well this guy, you know, he kind of has a duo with this other person. Like Rob had a duo with Brianna, and I was like, you know, now that I think about it, that's kind of true. Like the person who said it was one of my enemies in the game, but I felt like they weren't lying about it. Because there's no reason for you to be so spiteful on the way out against those people unless you actually felt betrayed by them. So that's what I was thinking. So I was like, okay, there has to be a kernel of truth in what she was saying. And so I was like sitting back and I was like observing, more or less. I moved to Switzerland or Finland. That sounds like lovely places. I'm really sane, excuse you? Are you sure? Okay, I'm not insane, so it's not a safe space for me. Are you sure? I feel like you've proven otherwise with some things you said. It is a bit insane. Yeah, so that was one read I had. I'm sane compared to you, of course. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I'm not even gonna be like, oh no. Oh yeah, that's fair actually. Have I said that proved otherwise? That thing about balls earlier. That's pretty insane. Yeah, so Mystic was the guy that I had the final 2 with. He was in that final 3 alliance with Rob. So Mystic was my real final 2. I would have taken him to the end if I could. as a one-time thing. I'm pretty sure you've said shit like that multiple times. So you love balls in your jaw? I love balls in my jaws. Say it loud and proud, exactly. Haaam, you reverse evolve? Dude, do you expect me to put on the Teto cosplay every fucking stream? Hi everyone. Crunchy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hi Derpo. So yeah, Mystic, my true number one ally. But the thing was, he was so in Rob's corner, like I had to like work overtime to get him to just like scooch away from him. I need to build that distrust. I need to sow seeds of doubt. And so I told him something. I told him something like, oh yeah, did you tell Rob this? Because Brianna just told me. So I don't know about you, but I think they're I think what they said about them being close allies was kind of true. And he actually bought it. So I had my foot in the door there with that, and then he got fucking struck out. He had 3 strikes and he got removed from the game, and I was so pissed off. Toxic manipulative femboy. Listen, you gotta lie to win Big Brother, okay? Dude, I'm so fucking pissed. That's the 3rd time in a row that one of my allies just got removed from the game under unexpected circumstances. How rare is it to get a 9 in Minesweeper? It's impossible. Okay, so like, the 2nd season before this, it was a Survivor season. My closest ally gets idled out of the game by some random idol that's played on another guy. Okay, so that shit pissed me off, but like whatever, that's Survivor. 2nd season, my closest ally, in the auction, there's an item called 1 million aura. If you buy this, you are instantly eliminated from the game. You wanna guess what he bet? He bet like $900 or like $10 on it, I don't even remember. And he got it, and then instantly got eliminated. Ball. Hi, Yulin. And then the 3rd time was that. He got fucking struck out, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot fucking win, bro. I cannot fucking win no matter what I fucking do. You go from $900 to $10? I don't remember if he bet like all of his money or if he bet like the remaining of his money, but he really wanted out of the game. Hi, Balance Beagle. You have terrible luck. I know, I'm like Charlie Brown. I'm literally like Charlie Brown. Oh, okay. There is this one. This one was like the highest risk, highest reward possible play I could have done. It could have flipped the house dynamics on its head. It did not work out for me because literally anybody else could have won that head of household and I probably would have been fine, but they didn't, so I kind of got cooked there. Either that or he wanted to aura farm. He was kind of aura farming. I have to be honest, that move, big aura. I have to admit. So I had an ally on the nominated. And it was like looking like, oh, he was definitely going to go. Like, it was almost guaranteed because everybody wanted him out. Everyone was like, okay, this guy, he's kind of crazy, threatening. The other guy on the block, we kind of like him too, but you know, he's not as scary. He's not as scary as the other person. So I was like thinking, okay, how do I save him? How do I convince someone to go with me? Because I already had one other person. Because like one other person wanted to save his name was Constance. So I had one other person who wanted to save Constance. I needed one more. Because if me and the other person voted to save Constance, it would have been a tie. And the head of household would have voted to evict him anyway, so there was no point in trying it if it was just going to end up as a tie anyway. Because they would know I crossed them. Why did you want to save them? Because they kind of had a feud with someone else in the house. And if I kept them, that meant that they would just keep fighting. And if they keep fighting, that's a target off of me. Hold on, I need to take a look at my items over here. Yeah, that's fair. Daily Isle Survivor game when? Depends on how many people would participate. And I need to like teach you all how to play the game. That would be fun though. I could like make a video on it. I hosted a Survivor org in my Discord server or something. And you have politician mentality. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing, you kind of have to, okay? You kind of have to have the politician mentality when you're in Big Brother or like Survivor or anything. Because literally anything you say or do will be used against you. Surely there were other higher targets too. Oh, there were. There were definitely higher targets. I'm gonna fucking focus on this like later. I don't know what to do on this one. Zero deception games and shit like that, yeah. I'll win. Don't do it, Haaam. There were, but like the problem was with doing a move like that. Half the house was going to be immune next round because of the season twist. So if I missed, not if I missed my shot, but if things did not go right the next round, I'd be voted out because I wouldn't have safety, which is what happened. Which is unfortunate, but from what literally everyone was saying, that was the right choice. That was the right choice on my end. It just didn't work out in terms of the competitions. Take him out before you can start. True. Like it was my best move because the other person on the block next to Constance wasn't loyal to me. And he said it like when I got voted out, when I went to the jury, he literally said it straight to my face. Kill him now. I have 9 lives like a cat, you can't kick me out. Are you sure? Hold on, 14 nothing. Let's do a Delhi Isle Mafia game too. I feel like Mafia would be fun. 27% Pierce, 22% Poison and Acid. Ooh, okay, wait, that's kind of awesome actually. Wait, 20% Ether Resistance, 20% Chaos Resistance? Wait, this is actually kind of crazy. I don't know how that. We vote Haaam out first, voting the host out of. I wouldn't even play, because I would have an unfair advantage. If I played, I would have an unfair advantage because I know how the game works, and I know the little strategies and stuff. That reminds me, of having Ota shoot the 7th bullet heart. Haaam will be God then, definitely not that far. Nope. So yeah, they were on the block, and what happened was I went to another person, Chris, and I was banking on the fact that the other person on the block wasn't going to be online for the eviction, so I stayed up until 4 a.m. and I waited until the last moment. I went up to Chris and I told him, hey dude, I don't know how to tell you this, but Ryan is going after you after this round. And he got so pissed at that information, he literally fucking exploded in the living room chat. That's a public chat, by the way, at him, and I was just like, oh my god, please tell me Ryan's not online. Please tell me Ryan's not online. And he fucking wasn't. So with that, I had 3 votes. And I voted Ryan out and I kept Constance in the game. That was like my best move and it like flipped the house. Unfortunately, can't win a competition. So got voted out the next round. But that was the optimal move for me. I just need to get better at playing video games. Tofa cosplay next month. Literally time zone abusing. Yeah, I literally was. Game master. Do 500 damage and perish while also inflicting 7 dark flame. That sounds pretty fun. Actually, I did ooh, what was this? Ooh. That's kind of nice actually. 17%, 19%, 8% chaos resistance. Sure, I'll keep that. Yeah, so that's what happened that round. And I would say that was probably the most interesting thing to happen that season, because I'll be honest, the rest of the season played out as expected. At the very least, I got production's favorite award that season, because me and the Constants, we were at least trying to do something. Everyone else was tripping over themselves to give like to give Rob and Brianna the win. Funny enough, they didn't even win, so great ending. So that was my last season experience. I did not enjoy it that much though, because they kind of made it personal. So I was like, Delhi Isle Mafia is to happen. I'd rather be Delhi Isle. Is that blood on the clock tower? Would make a really good server event, to be honest. True. The thing about Big Brother or Survivor is it takes place over like a month or like a few weeks and shit. So that's the problem, because it's gonna be a long stretch of time. And I don't know, that kind of dedication. Yeah, you gotta be like dedicated, especially with time zones and shit, right? You need the commitment. Yeah, and like I'm kind of fucking unemployed, so I do have the commitment for that. Dude, none of these are good drops. This one is pretty good, but I need to be level 35. Nine ether resistance? Nope. I haven't mentioned commitment. Pete made fun of me getting dumb. What the fuck? That's messed up. Why would Pete say that? That's actually so fucked up. There you go. But yeah, that was my Big Brother latest experience. Pete is a poopy head butt face anyways. True. So I'd say, despite not beating my best placement, which is 3rd, I think I played a better game on that one. It's okay, because he was gonna do my work. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Oh, I really don't want to replace this, but I don't want to replace it, but that chaos, I actually have to replace it. I need that sanctified. Do I have any sanctified bones in here? No, I don't think. Showtime! Whoa! Have fun in the shower, don't slip. I don't think participating in a Big Brother event with people you don't know is more effective. Yeah, exactly. Because then it keeps the entire oh, you're in a group of people you don't know. Instead of like you know, people you do know. Kind of takes away from the entire Big Brother idea. If you do hop in with people you do know. Which is why I don't really like doing it. Like, not really interested. That's true. You can't plan slice, no one knows me well enough to call me out. That's literally what I do every stream except most of them you can tell because it's like some crazy shit, like my uncle died in a plane crash that fell onto his house or something. Oh no, I forgot my drip! I completely forgot to change my drip back. You know what outlandish thing is true though? If you say that it's me being a hag, I will kill you. Forgotten drip. But he has a humiliation. Okay, you know what? Fine, you get that one. But I don't. How would Teto cosplay look like Haaam but reverse? What does that mean? Oh, and that. Okay, come on. Come on. Whoa. Plus fourth is lightning. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, this is kind of ass. Haaam versus old age, guys. You literally saw me. I had no wrinkles. I didn't have any wrinkles. Would an old person have no wrinkles like that? I don't think so. Come on, gang. I don't. I'm literally not old. I'm very youthful. You know? Haam's old age made him start the stream like 5 minutes late. That was because the dogs were barking. That's not because... Whatever. You guys are mean. You know, I'm gonna go with this instead for my drip. Oh, hell yeah. I wish I had like glowing I wish I had glowing gloves. Shit, they don't. Dementia kicked in and you forgot he's a streamer? No. Whatever. Mean is not a word that applies to me. It definitely applies to you. A hag. I'm not. I'm literally not a hag. What the heck? When you become actually old, we'll call you young. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Are you trying to make me feel better? Because I don't think that's making me feel better. That's making me feel quite a bit worse, actually. Oh wow, guys, you guys are calling me young now that I'm actually old. What the fuck? So mean. So mean. Storm Totem. That skill's not ready. You ugly as fuck. That's so mean. What the fuck? Magic, what the hell? Where's Teto? You know what, Magic? Since you decided to be mean, I'm never wearing the Teto cosplay again. Humiliation, kink, and victim complex. I don't have a humiliation kink. It's the opposite way around, actually. I have a... Okay, well, anyway. But you said there was no trace of effort in anything you said. If you never wear it again, it means you lost money buying it. I meant on stream. I meant I'm never wearing it again on stream. Checkmate. You can have both. Okay, true, but like... But nah, you know, never mind. Never mind. I don't need to say it. I don't need to say it. There's no reason for me to say it. Whatever. Don't eyebrow raise me. Calm down, Woody. I fucking hate that. Oh. What you like about butts? That they're round, and that they're soft, and that like you could probably lie down on them like a pillow, and that like if you're sitting on a chair they can cushion you. How about the flat ones? I mean the flat ones are pretty swag too. Any size is fine. 17% vitality resistance, 11% chaos resistance. Ooh. Ooh, wait. 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 Wait, this might actually be peak. This might actually be peak from rebuild. Ask Guy Haaam. Yeah, do you think big ass people don't need pillows to sit? Yeah, I think so. Oh boy. Our best offers, we are yet to give anyone autism. But I don't think you should be putting in effort to trying to do that. That's kind of fucked up. Where are these things screaming? My mom thinks I got autism from my vaccines. I think your mom might have brain damage. Autism is a type of AIDS, by the way. What? I guess I have AIDS then? Magic, what kind of crack are you smoking to think that? I have scientific proof? Oh shit, wait, you do? Okay, I didn't expect that. I expected you to just be... Woo! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh. My condolences, Rezi. True. I'm sorry to hear that you have AIDS, Rezi. Friends not that they started dating is instead all this type of case. I wasn't like that before, so wear condoms. Laughed really hard. What do you huh? You just mean that they weren't diagnosed? You have the right mix? That's kind of funny though. Call it the Goldilocks and you have the right mix of autism and steroids. You have what? Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm actually goated. Never mind. I'm actually goated. I'm actually goated. Oh no, I'm gonna die actually. Wait, I'm goated actually. Fuck this friend by doing that. He got the. Huh? How does that happen? Alright, I did it. Gotta take an STD test for autism. That is a wild story. Let me take a look at none of these work out. Hello, give me my loot. I would like my loot very much, thank you. You're supposed to take STD tests periodically anyway. Oh yeah, you are. Hold on. So that. And then, oh, I don't want to. I want to get rid of the black talents. Or statistic and getting someone who's made it more chaotic, but the other story is way funnier. That is pretty funny though. Do you think I'm licking toilet seats? I don't, by the way, not at all. Clown, you know what this is like? This is like when I say that I have a humiliation kink when I actually do. I mean, it makes you look more suspicious. It makes you look more suspicious. So don't, you shouldn't be doing that, Clown. Such hard denial makes me believe otherwise. He said it? I said what? Said what? I love getting humiliated. Okay. Wow, it looks like everyone wants to beat Insort to death with hammers. Okay. Wow, it looks like I can talk again. Violence. Don't talk ever again. I don't care. I'm just doing it for the love of the game. Oh yeah. Well, guess what, Magic? Hold on. Guess what, Magic? How about you don't talk for 10 seconds? How many no meat no more? I'm not. Yeah, I got him. Pierce bleeding resistance. Parents' argument for switch Haaam thus far. Actually, time now for like. Let him know how it feels. 1984. Magic, if you keep talking, I'll time you out for 10 minutes. I'll time you out for 5 minutes. It'll get progressively worse. Guys, shouldn't kill me with hammers, right? I spoke their mind and got silent. Saint Seal, do you wanna be next? Now with nails and hammers. No. Fuck you, Haaam. Time. Put user in timeout. Oh wait, I have an option for 1 minute. Okay. So guys, please, I only speak the truth about this humiliation king. How about put user in timeout 1 minute. Permanently ban Magic? I could never. Damn. Serves them right. Anybody else want to decide to be funny? Or is he playing on Magic's downfall? You will not censor me. First he gets beaten up by hammers. Kinda deserved it, I can't lie. I will speak, I'll block you on Steam too, Insort. You're not allowed to speak. You have no rights here. Should have fought back, I don't know. If you fought back, it would the the ban would have been worse. Oh shit. I didn't mean to take off my pants. Pause. Whoa. He's being like Hidari right now. How am I being like Hidari? Stand on business. Yeah. Again, liking there's one in the same. Oh, I wasn't in timeout anymore. Hi, Insort. Not permitting others to speak unless they're prompted. Okay. Okay, Rezi. Whatever. Whatever. What? Yeah, you heard me. I just told Magic should have dodged the timeout. Haaam, more like big brother, guys, big brother, just like what I was just talking about. Holy shit, chat. And so it's giving you Dawn. Giving me Dawn's awesome. It's been pretty awesome, Sauce. 25 to 85 liking it. Wait, that's kind of awesome actually. Plus you get ether resistance from this too. Wait, this is kind of awesome. Can I take this out? Wait, hold on. Oh, I can! Wait, hold on. Middle never forgets, Haaam. I don't care about the middle. You know what the middle gets? They get my middle finger, just like their name. What is awesome sauce composed of? The blood of my enemies. Nice. I got some nice upgrades. Oh, that's it, boy. You hit rock bottom. Who says anything about rock bottom? I'm just fine. Ricardo, come here! Uh oh, is he actually gonna summon Ricardo? Guys, actually, I might be a little bit scared. Timbers are shivered. Oh, gee, Haaam, you won't believe what I just got. Did you get a burrito? Haaam! Yeah, Dan? It's really funny. I hear thunder outside right now. I actually did! Let's fucking go! I want a burrito. Alright, you look like he's on H-Corp fighting with some Limbus company? Wait. Say that again? I was gonna ask, do I have enough money for a burrito? I don't think the burrito place I like is open. I don't think any of the burrito places I like are open right now. Ah, shucks. How did you guess? Because there's no reason why you would ask me what I just got unless it's some type of food that I keep talking about. So naturally the answer was a burrito. Never had a burrito? Sorry to hear that. A Dullahan? And he's smart with the fart smeller. Yeah, exactly. This is literally what I do in Big Brother. I think of why someone is saying something to me because there's always a reason behind it. Fart smeller? The burritos are so nice. You gotta try it. True. Truth nuke. I don't know what's in burritos. Love and kindness and joy. If you eat burritos, you will become a more joyful person. Guys, you're like the one smart fella and fart smell in the deli aisle. Smart fella? That's a good question. You can put basically anything into burrito for real? True. I'm gonna